Hey guys, what is going on? We're going to be back here doing another rebuild. This time we're going to be taking on Carolina, my second favorite team. My first one is Kansas City, if you didn't already know. But if you guys are new to the channel, we do a whole lot of Madden content here, going from career modes to franchises to rebuilds as my most favorite thing. I try to pump out rebuilds as fast as I humanly can, as human possible. They do take a bit of time, so I'm probably only able to get 2 or 3 up a week, but we're doing it. We're doing the dang thing out here. So let's get right into it. Let's take a look at the roster. We're going to have Cam Newton at quarterback. Definitely want to keep him here for the remainder of the rebuild. McCaffrey is definitely one of the most emerging star running backs in the game right now, especially as a receiving threat from that position. A couple years back, the Carolina was in a real bad spot with receivers, but I like what they're doing. I like DJ Moore. I like Curtis Samuel. Other than that, I could like to find a nice younger slot guy, but we're doing pretty good there. The Panthers did go out and draft Greg Little, but we do have Taylor Moton here at left tackle, and he's not bad. He's not bad at all. He's like an 81 overall, and he's only 24. Our offensive line is actually it's solid. So I want to move Little inside to left guard. That's really the only position we needed, so I'm feeling pretty confident there. They went out and got a very underrated signing, and Matt Paradis greatly approve of that. We got Darrell Williams, Trey Turner. It's just an all-around good O-line. We're going to have Greg Olsen, but I don't know for how long. Defensively, they did go out and get Gerald McCoy, which is a huge signing for him. He's an elite pass rusher. Paired with Kawan Short, that's going to be a nasty duo. Hopefully we can keep these guys together for the remainder of the rebuild. That kind of leaves Dontari Poe not a real spot on the team. So I am going to throw him on the trade block because I know in real life they would do swapping. So, defensive linemen would sub out and sub in. But it doesn't really work like that in Madden. So there's not really a point in having him on the team. They did go out and get Brian Burns, so he's going to be a nice pass rusher for him, trying to replace Julius Peppers. They still have Mario Addison. We do need to get another outside linebacker after losing Davis. They're still going to have Luke Kuechly, best linebacker in the league, Shaq Thompson, Eric Reed, and safeties are a bit concerning. Cornerbacks, though, I think they found their star cornerback to replace Josh Norman and Dante Jackson. James Bradbury isn't bad either, so that's going to be the roster preview. Let's go ahead and set our season goal real fast. Go ahead and say about 10 wins. NFC South is a fight every year. We know this. Let's go ahead and see if we get any trade offers for Poe, though. So we do have some offers here for the Dontari Poe trade. Man, Pittsburgh always offers a first-round pick. I'm not sure why, especially for, I just don't get it. I mean, a D-tackle, I just don't see him fetching a first-round talent pick. Man, I'm looking for 19 picks, 2019 draft picks. I'm going to go with the Bills here. They're giving me a second round this year, so I'd say that's pretty acceptable, so we're going to go ahead and accept that. All right, so we're back here at mid-season. Let's go ahead and check out some of the re-signings we got to do real quick. Darrell Williams, I definitely do want to bring him back. He's a nice right tackle, and he doesn't want a huge contract, so we definitely want to bring him back. Eric Reed, 78 overall. He's only 26, so probably we'll bring him back. He's a nice safety for us. Other than that, not really looking to bring anybody else back. I could maybe sign Jordan Scarlett here to a long-term deal just so he can back up McCaffrey because he has a decent skill set. So, yeah, the main players are going to be Williams, Reed, and Scarlett. All right, no playoffs for Shear. That's a bit unfortunate. We finished 8-8, which, to be honest, it's not that huge of an off right there because we're in the NFC. And, the NFC is always, it's just tough. It's just what it is. It's a tough division. It's a tough conference, I should say. We get some decent upgrades, though. Offensive linemen all get an upgrade, which is nice. More coming in with that hot 4 upgrades. I'll take it. Go ahead and check out defense. Burns with 6 upgrade points. Yes. That's all I can say there. So that's going to get him up to a nasty pass rusher. New Orleans wins the division barely. Go ahead and check out how we finished the year. Hopefully Cam Newton plays better. Usually he doesn't do that great in the sim, but passes for 4,000 yards. Usually you don't see that out of him. 23 touchdowns, 9 picks, 61% completion rate. I did change it up a little bit. I'm not using Carolina's playbook. It just never works out. So I switched to a New England's playbook, which is a multiple power run. And I also used a spread offense, which I think Carolina is more of a spread offense now that North Turner moved in there a little bit. So we're testing that out, and it worked out great. McCaffrey goes over 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Worrying for the fumbles, though. Four is a bit tough. 78 receptions leads the team by Samuel. About 700 yards and a touchdown. Greg Olsen, 73 receptions, 900 yards and 7 touchdowns. DJ Moore nearly putting up a 1,000-yard campaign with 6 TDs. McCaffrey doing work from the receiving game. Wow. Our slot guy in Smith didn't do a whole lot at all. Go ahead and check out the sacks. Hopefully we did well here. Okay, that's not well. Our tackles allowed double-digit sacks, which is a little... That's just not good. Just not what you want to see. Go ahead and check out tackles, though. Luke Keeley, I mean, he's doing his thing. He had an interception, 128 tackles. Shaq Thompson coming in with 98. Go ahead and check out the sacks as well. We get 12 by the Rook Brian Burns, which is nice to see. 9 by Kawan Short. 8 by Mario Addison. 5.5 by Shaq Thompson. And then 5 by McCoy. Interceptions, we get 2 by Thompson. 2 by Dante Jackson. The real sticky man coverage guy. Then a couple of one bombs here. That's going to do it, though, for the end of the season. We didn't make the playoffs, unfortunately. We finished 8-8, though, which isn't bad. So we're in the draft here. I didn't show free agency because there was literally some hot garbage available. Not much at all in the terms of talent, so we didn't sign anyone. So we're going to have to try to make up for that in the draft. I do need a right outside linebacker, but there's not really any decent ones available. I think I'm going to go middle linebacker and convert this guy to a right one. Patty Fisher, definitely an odd name, but he's got a good skill set. He's already got A- tackling, which is nice. He's a 76 overall with star development. Maybe the next Luke Keeley, possibly, because... well, nope, that speed's a bit of a breaker right there, but he's going to be a nice player to fit in this linebacking core. Okay, we need a guy here for the slot to really complete our core, and I'm really trying to think, do I want to go with KD Lamb here, or do I want to go with Colin Johnson? What is KD Lamb's stats looking like here? I need a good slot guy. He's 6'1", that's not bad. He's got decent we'll roll with it, let's do it. He's a 77 overall, alright, I'll take that. Not the best release, but everything else looks pretty decent. So him and Curtis Samuel and DJ Moore together should be a real nice receiving core for Cam Newton. And it also is going to give Cam Newton a bigger target in 6'1". Probably the taller guy on the team in the receiving department. So he's going to give Cam Newton a nice target over the middle. Keep in mind, we did have that extra second-round pick because we did trade the Poe guy, defensive tackle. We kind of need a slot cornerback as well, so I'm going to go with this guy, Jalen Johnson. He looks like he has an overall balanced skill set, decent zone, man, and press. So we're going to roll with him. He's a 74 overall with quick development, 87 speed, nice agility. So he looks like he can play the slot quite well. He doesn't have bad tackling either for a corner with 68. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be our slot guy to pair with Bradbury and Dante Jackson. Alright, so the last pick I'm going to show you guys here, we need to kind of replace Mario Addison. I don't know if these guys are going to be able to do that, but Mario Addison is starting to regress actually pretty badly. So we'll see who has the better combine. He's 5th in bench. This guy is 9th. So we're going to roll with Christian Rector here. I don't know why Rector, man, it reminded me of Rectum for some reason. That's a little odd. It's a little freaking odd. But we're going to roll with it. And it's not good. Okay, well now we know why his name kind of reminds me of Rectum, because his stats are not good. They are not good at all, so he's probably going to be depth for the squad. That's going to be it, though, for the draft. So we're back here at the start of year 2, and I'm liking the way our team is definitely shaping up just after one offseason. Didn't even sign any just re-signing period. We didn't go after anybody in free agency, I should say. And I'm still liking the way we look. We got Cam Newton, McCaffrey, same O-line, just a little bit better. Wide receivers are basically the same, except we did go after Lamb in the draft, who's going to be our new slot guy. Greg Olsen's still here. He's regressing, though, so we are going to have to address that sooner rather than later. Defensively, though, we got some playmakers for sure on defense. We did get this guy, this slot corner, who I think is going to be decent for us. He's going to actually be our third guy. So he's going to be our slot cornerback to pair with Jackson and Bradbury. Jackson actually got star development, and so did Burns. So I feel like our defensive line is real nasty. Because we have Brian Burns now, Kawan Short, McCoy. Like I said, though, Addison is regressing, so we do need to kind of aggressively go after a right end, really just to make this D-line just pretty nasty. I mean, it's nasty already, don't get me wrong. But if we get a solid right end, we're going to be looking gnarly. Safeties still need some work there. Linebacking core, I would say, is set, though. We do have Luke Keeley, Shaq Thompson, and we picked up this Fisher guy. And I have high hopes for him because he has star development. He's 21, 6'3". He's definitely going to fit in our scheme real nice. And especially with our new scheme changes, I'll show you what we're rolling with here. We're rolling with a spread offense because, you know, Cam Newton's more of a mobile quarterback, and that's the only scrambler player type you can get at quarterback. And then we're going to be using New England's playbook because they do a lot of passing there, and I feel like that's how Carolina's going to transfer. I don't feel like, I mean, I know Cam Newton's still going to run the ball, but I feel like they're going to go kind of more towards passing, checking it down to the running back here and there. That's why I did choose New England, so that's going to do it here for year 2 preview. Let's go ahead and get straight to midseason. Midseason, we do have a couple re-signings that are pretty important here. Shaq Thompson is one of them. We definitely got to bring him back. He's going to really secure that linebacking core on the outside and just make our linebacking core, I would say, probably the best in the league. James Bradbury is one of those guys that could possibly be not re-signed. He's an 82 overall. He's 26. He's not going to get a whole lot better. Wants a $4 million cap hit. The upside here, though, is that we can afford it. We have like $90 million in cap room. I'm not sure how that is. Like last year we had like 40. And then somehow it can just go up that high. I don't really understand it. I know it can increase, but I don't know if it does that in Madden. I got a whole lot of questions here, and I don't have a lot of answers. But we're going to get these signings done, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, no playoffs again. Not real impressed with that. I thought we had a playoff caliber team for sure, but I guess not. Madden disagrees with me a little bit. What happened? 8-8, okay, stuck in that 8-8 range. You know what, on a more important note, in case you guys were wondering, I'm the type of person to freaking drink a Red Bull out of a straw, okay? Yeah, I know it might be a little weird. Well, actually, maybe it's not. You know, maybe a lot of people do, or maybe they don't. Let me know if you drink a Red Bull, if you drink it out of a straw, or I might just be a weirdo. I'm probably just a weirdo. All right, 4,200 yards for Cam Newton, 33 touchdowns, 10 picks. Not bad. We know his completion rate's never going to be in that 70 range. So that's a decent year. I'll take it. Running the ball here. McCaffrey makes up for last year. He gets 1,200 yards, 4.8 average, 9 TDs, and a touchdown. That's nice. That's nice. Receiving the ball, Greg Olsen, 79 receptions, 800 yards, and 5 TDs. Moore, about 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. Curtis Samuel, I was hoping for a little bit more production there. I guess not. With only 700 yards and 3 touchdowns, but the rookie comes in clutch. He has 800 yards, but 13 touchdowns? That's what a 6'1" deep threat red zone kind of threat receiver will get you. That's what he is. McCaffrey doing work. Sacks-wise, left tackle allows 10. That's not great, but everybody else plays decent, so I'm happy with that. Luke Keeley, he leads the team in tackles. That's not surprising. 102. Shaq Thompson right behind him, though. Bradbury up there as well. Sacks, we get 10.5 by Brian Burns. He's turning out to be a nice pick. I didn't know when Carolina actually drafted him how good he was going to be in the NFL, but Madden seems to think he's going to be pretty good. So that's nice. 7.5 by Kawan Short. 5 by McCoy. 3.5 by Addison. Addison is on his way out. We didn't re-sign him, so we're going to be in the need of a right end. Not a whole lot of interceptions, which is tough. We get 2 by Bradbury, 2 by the rookie corner that we drafted as well. That's always nice to see. And a couple of 1-bombs here. So, I mean, we had a decent offensive performance. Could have done better defensively, but I think next year is going to be our year. This is probably more of a little bit of a long-term rebuild. Next year, though, we're going to have a nice team. All right, guys, we're here in free agency. We had a lot of money to spend. I'm going to spend a lot of money here on 2 players. I'm overpaying by a huge amount. I'm going to be going after Chris Jones here. That would very much secure our right end position. So I wanted to make sure I get him, so I'm offering him a big contract. He deserves it, though. We're also going to go after Eric Ebron. This is a real smart signing, I believe, because as you can see, Greg Olsen is sitting at a 79 overall. Ian Thomas isn't bad, but he's only a 75 overall. We'd immediately be getting a very nice tight end in Eric Ebron. And we're already heading into year 3, so he's not going to regress too bad. And Chris Jones, I mean, that's a good signing all around if we get him. So we'll see. Dude, please. I'm offering them so much more. If they don't come to Carolina, that's tough. All right, they do. So we end up getting Jones and Ebron. Those are some good signings. Doing a draft recap here, I wanted to address safety. That's really one of the only concerns we have currently is safety. So there's really only one player out of this draft that I'm going to use. And it's going to be this Matt Gaddison. He's a strong safety. I know we have Eric Reed there, but I think I want to keep this guy at his natural position at strong safety. And we're going to bounce Eric Reed over to free safety. Because this guy's a real nice player. He's got 90 speed, insane hit power, great tackling. Just he's got awareness and play rec up. But as you can see, he's a monster, dude. And he's a scheme fit for us. He's only got quick development, but I think he can be a nice safety. And if we move Eric Reed over to free safety, we'll have a real nice duo there. At the start of Season 3, we still got a good team. I mean, we got some nice offensive linemen, a real good center still in Paradis. None of our O-linemen are regressing, which is nice. One after Eric Ebron. We still have Greg Olsen as well, so if they utilize a 2 tight end package, we could be nasty. We could be real nasty. McCaffrey's still up there in overall. We got a good receiving core starting. I keep on putting DJ Moore on focus training because he has star development, so he's already up to an 89 overall. Curtis Samuel there, and Lamb, our second-year guy now. He's doing pretty well. Defense is really good. Our defensive line, we got Burns up to a 90 overall. We have all of our defensive line are A's in over 90 overalls, or at least a 90 overall, dude. This might be one of the best defensive lines I've rebuilt, for real. And we also are starting to build up the cornerback core. Dante Jackson has star development. Is it Dante Jackson? Yeah, it's Dante. I don't know why I keep on getting his name mixed up. But yeah, he's starting to get up there in overall as well. And James Bradbury's still there. We went after safeties kind of aggressively this offseason. So now we got a strong safety bounced Reed over to free safety. Linebacking core is coming together quite nicely. Replacing Thomas Davis, we finally did with Fisher. So we got 3 nice linebackers. So I'm saying playoffs this year. I'm thinking playoffs for 100%. If we don't make the playoffs, something catastrophically bad is going to be going down with some part of our team, which I just don't see happening, but with my luck, it could. Okay, this is a big year for re-signings. We got quite a few players that we're going to see what we can do with. McCaffrey, he doesn't want a whole lot of money. That's only like, well, that's a $6 million cap hit, I guess. That's a decent amount. He's earned it, though. He's getting that. We got to bring back Taylor Moton. He's our left tackle. Curtis Samuel, man, he's only 24 still. And he's got an 82 overall, so he's going to come back. He does want a decent contract. Greg Olsen going to let go of him. Other than that, probably going to let everybody else test. So we'll just bring back these main 3 guys. Come on, man. Playoffs, please. Yes. Okay. All right. Playoffs are made. 9-7 man, we're only 1 win better than last year, but hey, we made it. We made it, bro. We're at the top here. Other division, it feels good. Falcons are tied with us, though, so it was a close fight. Like I said, this division's always a dogfight. Man, that kind of rhymed there, really did. Working on my rhymes up in here. 5 more upgrade points for Moore. That's going to put him over a 90 overall. Lamb gets some. Defensively, not many upgrades. Go ahead and check out our stats for the year. Ooh, Cam Newton looks like he has a decent year. 4,300 yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 picks, still 61% completion rates. That's still a little tough, but it'll get the job done. McCaffrey here, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Receiving the ball, we get DJ Moore. He's finally over 1,000 yards, 1,100 actually, 14 TDs. Curtis Samuel kind of has a reemergence year. 800 yards, 3 touchdowns. Eric Ebron comes in and plays real good. 770 yards, 6 TDs. Lamb gets not that many yards, but he ends with 9 touchdowns. Blocking here. We get 11 sacks by Darrell Williams. We just re-signed him too, so that was last year. He's got to step up. He's got to step up. Luke Keeley gets 110 tackles, 4.5 sacks. 100 by Patty Fisher. That's nice to see. Go ahead and check out sacks here. We should be pretty decent here. 10.5 by McCoy, 8 by Short, 7 by Burns, 5.5 by Chris Jones. Not as many as you'd like to see, but look at those tackles for loss. 13, 14, 15, 17. Man. Yes. 2 picks by the rookie Matt Godston. He has 79 tackles as well. 2 by Kai Nukua, I guess. I've never heard of him. Couple interceptions here. Okay. All right. Are we in the MVP conversation? I wouldn't think so, but you never know. Todd Gurley wins it. Man, how you guys feeling about that Todd Gurley situation with his knee? That's kind of a bummer. Well, not kind of. It's a real bummer for me. I love seeing him play, even though I'm a Panthers fan and stuff, and a Chiefs fan. I mean, he's a great player. It's a shame to see, that injury like that. Let me know what you guys think about that. All right, so we're in the playoffs against Detroit. We'll see what we can get done here. We score 7. I wouldn't say we should have a too hard a time taking out Detroit. We got a real nasty defense. This brings it back probably to when Carolina last made the Super Bowl, when Cam Newton won the MVP that year. I mean, this defense that we've created in Carolina, it's gotten pretty nasty. We know Detroit, though, can fight in a comeback. Oh, wow, we kind of mopped the floor with Detroit. I believe that's the first time the Lions made the playoffs with Matt Patricia, and it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well. Cam Newton has a decent game, 350 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm actually more curious to what our defense did. We can check out a couple stats. Caffrey, not too bad. DJ Moore, over 100 yards. It's good to see. Defensively, what do we get here? Well, not too bad, actually. Only 1 sack by Chris Jones, couple of half sacks, 2 picks by Jalen Johnson. All right, love to see draft picks pay off. Let's go ahead and hop into the divisional round now. Taking on the Redskins here in a snowy game. We'll see what we can do against them. They do have a decent defense. Their offense isn't too bad as well either. All right, Redskins score a touchdown. We need to make some stops here. Okay, we can tie it up. We can tie it up. Come on, Carolina. I need you to do something, Cam Newton. Oh, we score again. Double-digit lead in the 4th. And that's going to do it. We do get a victory over Washington. Dwayne Haskins can't pull it off. We kind of struggle, though. Defense of Washington gave Cam Newton trouble. Maybe Josh Norman got a pick or two. That'd be interesting to see. Go ahead and check out running the ball. Samaje Perine doing his thing for the Redskins. Nobody with too many stuff there. Sacks-wise, oh yeah, defense got after us. Deron Payne, 2 sacks, 1.5 by Ioannidis. Allen had a sack? Jesus. They wrapped up like 4 sacks. We had 3 interceptions, though. That's nice to see. All right, let's go up to the conference championship. Man, can we make a Super Bowl run in year 3? Man, can we pull it off? Can we make the Super Bowl here in year 3? This would be the first time I think I've ever done it. Rams jump off to a hot lead, though. And they're trying to keep it. We have to settle for a field goal. The Rams score a field goal of their own. Okay, the Rams are kind of tearing us up right now. Yeah, the Rams are tearing us up. Okay, that's going to do it. The Rams take us out, unfortunately, here in year 3. So that's a little tough. Why do we struggle? Why is Cam Newton struggling, dude? Jared Goff's just going off. So that's tough. We're going to end it right there in the conference championship, but we still got 2 years, so I'm feeling pretty good about it that we made it this far just in year 3. So let's hop into year 4. We'll do a little free agency first. All right, guys, we're here in free agency, and we're going to go after some people quite aggressively. We're going to go after Juju Smith-Schuster, really try to get this receiving core to an elite status. Him and DJ Moore paired together would be disgusting. I still think I'd probably have DJ Moore as our number 1 guy, but Juju Smith-Schuster would definitely add some much-needed talent here. Curtis Samuel could move to the slot. We're also going to go after Budda Baker. James Bradbury's down to an 83 overall, so I'm thinking about moving him to the slot position if we end up getting him, and actually yeah, Buda Baker will just be our number 2 guy. So we're just going to make 2 signings because we are heading into year 4 where we are going to have to re-sign some of the rookies. So let's see if we get these guys. Ooh, okay, Buda Baker rejects it. All right, I see how it is, man. I see how it is. You don't want to come here and win a championship, okay? But that's going to do it for free agency. I'm not sure if I'm going to show a draft recap because I really don't know if we're going to get anybody that's going to start. Our roster is pretty much built up. I don't see anybody that we draft starting. As you can see, we got some pretty good picks. I mean, we got some pretty good players here. And we finished 9-7, so we're not going to be finishing too high. We made it to the conference championship, so we're not going to get a great pick. But if we end up getting somebody good in the draft, I will show you. So we're back here at the start of year 4. Didn't make many moves, to be honest. Offensive line is still the same tight ends. We did add Juju Smith-Schuster, though, which should add a real nice receiver to the squad. We're going to have DJ Moore as our second guy, but he is also going to play the slot because Madden does seem to like to go to the slot a lot for the receiver spot. So we'll see if DJ Moore can do some work there. Cam Newton still hanging on to that overall. I like it. And we also got McCaffrey up to a 96 overall. Defensively, we got some good linebackers. We did actually draft one player in the draft that is going to start here, and he's going to start over Eric Reed. I know Eric Reed has a higher overall, but this guy has star development. He's only 24, and he's got nasty speed, so I feel like if we put him on focus training, I feel like he can play well, so he's going to be our free safety. But we don't want to leave Eric Reed out. I feel like Eric Reed's one of those safeties that can drop down to the box and almost play like a linebacker role. So he's going to be one of our sub linebackers. So that should be nice. Get a couple uses out of some of our safeties here. Same defensive line. They're just getting better. Corners. I guess you could say we don't have an elite cornerback, but Dante Jackson's nearly there. He's got an 88 overall. We also go after... who did we go after for corner? Oh, yeah, never mind. My bad. I thought we went after that Buda Baker, but he rejected the contract because he doesn't want to win a championship, which is a little tough, but it is what it is. That's what our roster is looking like here in year 4. We got a 99 overall offense and a 95 defense, so we should get some things done. So we're at mid-season here, and all I'm going to say is we are off to a hot start up in here. A hot start. Players we're going to have to resign, though. It's a big year. It's a huge year. We're going to have to resign DJ Moore, Luke Kuechly, Brian Burns, Dante Jackson, Trey Turner. Whole lot of people need to come back, and that's probably going to be all of our cap room. So we're going to have to hope our current roster can last because we're not going to be able to resign anybody else most likely because this is going to take up quite a lot of cap room. Oh my, look how much he wants. 75 mil over 6 years? I mean, he's got to get paid, but man, we're going to be in a real bad cap situation after this. Okay, we get a bye here. I see you. What did we finish? Got a decent amount of upgrade points. We finished 15-1? Okay, then. This literally is reminiscent of the year Carolina went to the Super Bowl. Okay. I'm feeling good about that. Cam Newton, oh my god. Did he win the MVP? Cam Newton, MVP, dude. We surrounded him with talent, to be honest. We finished first in offensive yards and 11th in defensive. Let's go ahead and check out Cam Newton's year. Best year of his career by far. Passing the ball 5,100 yards, 41 touchdowns, 7 picks, 64% completion rate. Man, he went off this year. McCaffrey went off as well. 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns, no fumbles. DJ Moore had 103 receptions, 1,390 yards, 10 touchdowns. Eric Ebron putting up 90 receptions, nearly 1,000 yards, 13 TDs. Juju Smith-Schuster comes in as well, gives us 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. Curtis Samuel does good as well, and McCaffrey does good as well. Dude. We freaking destroyed this year. We got a decent, and our guys didn't allow too many sacks, which is nice. Defensively here, what did we do? We got, not a whole lot of tackles. That's kind of odd. 98 here by the free safety rookie. 88 by Reed, 87 by Luke Kuechly. Definitely starting to regress a little bit. Luke Kuechly is. We get 11.5 sacks by Chris Jones, 7.5 by Burns, 7 by McCoy, 3.5 by Short. Man, kind of our offense carried us, to be honest. 4 picks by the free safety Rook, 2 by Bradbury, couple of 1 bombs here. I'd say this free safety, he worked out, but defensively kind of let us down a little bit in the sacks department, but our offense made up for that a whole bunch. Let's go ahead and see who we're going to be playing in the divisional round. Let's check it out. We are going to be taking on the Giants. Okay. All right, I like this matchup. Let's do it. All right, so we are going to be playing the moments here. Not all of them. We're only going to play them if it starts getting crazy. I'm not going to jump in and do every moment. But if we got to, we'll jump in here. Like this 3rd down alert, we're going to hop in. All right, well, we know McCaffrey can catch the ball quite easily. That should be an easy 1st down. Get out of here, bro. McCaffrey's too slick for you. Get me up to the 29. Get me 7, Cam Newton. Come on. You threw for 5,000 yards and won the MVP. Give me some stats up in here. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Man, 3rd down alerts. I don't want to play all the moments. Field goal? Bro. Oh, okay. Wow, the Giants... If we lose to the Giants after going 15-1, that's just going to be insane. A red zone alert will go in. All right, somehow the Giants have hopped up to a 14-3 lead. I'm not too happy with it at all. Just going to toss underneath here to Curtis Samuel. And he's fighting forward. Let's go hurry up mode. I'm feeling it, bro. I'm feeling it. Let's hit him with a little bit of a little stick. Come on, hike it. Hike it. We can use our legs as well. That's open. Touchdown! All right, we get the lead a little bit closer. I don't think we're going to go for 2. At least I don't think our thing's going to let us here. Oh, 2-minute drill. We're going to hop in again, see if we can get a little bit more of a lead. Now, this is just too nasty to pass up. McCaffrey, you know, receiving the ball, he's too good. He's too good. And he gets up to the 48. We're going to have to go hurry up mode, though. Yeah, we are, because clock is winding down. We still got 3 timeouts, so we don't have to go too quickly here. But we can't really take our time. That might be a touchdown to Curtis Samuel, if that's a good throw. It is! Cam Newton fires a freaking missile. And it's right on target, and we take the lead here. And it feels good. That pass was disgustingly good by Newton. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Oh, come on, man. Our defense has got to step up. They really do. Look how fast the Giants are scoring. Another 3rd down alert will go in. 3rd and 3. Not feeling too good about this one. I'm going to run for it. Newton has legs. Newton has legs. Fight for it. We get up to the 29. I just don't get how our defense is allowing our the offense here to do so. Just destroy us. Look at this. What? Our red zone alert. We need a touchdown, so we're going to have to go in. 2nd and 7 here. Can we find him? Okay. Well, that wasn't a high pass because I definitely high passed it there. Thought I could fit it behind him. Didn't. Might cost me the game. Might cost me the freaking game. All right. Well, actually, no. We're going to have a chance here. All right. We're going to get a return this with McCaffrey. See what we can get. Come on, block for me. Yes, that's what I needed. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm making things happen. I'm making things happen. We're up to the 34. All right, we need a touchdown here, but the key is to not leave really any time for the Giants. So I'm going to run the clock down as much as possible. Watch me score with about 40 seconds remaining and the Giants just march down on me, dude. Watch them do it. I can see. Oh, okay, that's a little too early for me. That's a little too early for me. That's still a minute, dude. That's still a minute. I don't know about this. I don't feel good. Okay, they're going for it on 4th down. Oh, they complete it? Big field goal. Okay, we win it. Okay. That game got freaking hairy for a bit, but we pull it off. Cam Newton plays well. Kirk Cousins is now on the Giants, so he's staying... Well, he goes back to the NFC East. We play like a monster? We get a W. We're moving on to the conference championship. So we're going to be taking on the 49ers here. Shades of Seattle versus the 49ers, kind of, to me. We'll see what we can get done. Our defense has to step up. They really do. They really got to. All right, we don't score, unfortunately. We need something, man. Third down alert. One of the things I just really, I don't get it is how do we do so good when we're just simulating? But it's like once we hop into the game, we just get freaking destroyed. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Please, okay, don't block for me. I'll have to do it on my own, bro. We get the first. We'll see if our team can score here. Third down alert again. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. Curtis Samuel going up against Richard Sherman. I need this. Oh, nope. Not going to work out. Okay. McCaffrey with a possession catch. I needed him to rack it, but it's fine. We're going to have to settle for the field goal. Our defense is at least holding our own right now, which is good. It's actually really good. And if we score, yeah, okay. If we can score here, I'm going to be, yes. Unless San Francisco can make some kind of just nasty comeback. I feel like we got this game in the bag right now. If we have a shutout of San Fran, no, they score 7. Ooh, I don't like this. Why would you go for a field goal from the 50? I accidentally kicked Pop in there, dude. Why? Why would you go for a field goal from the 50? That could have cost us the game. It really could have. I honestly don't get. I think it was beyond the 50, actually. If we're being honest here. I think it was literally beyond the 50. But we get another W here in the playoffs, and we're moving on. We are moving on to the Super Bowl. And we're taking on the Browns once again. Dude, how many rebuilds in a row has it been we've taken on the Browns? I mean, they just don't give us a chance here. 3rd and 10. I mean, good lord, dude. It's like when they put you up against the Browns, it's just like you got no chance. Toss it to McCaffrey. All right, that's a nice move. I need him. Ooh, I needed a move there. I needed a move, and they didn't give it to me. They didn't. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal, unfortunately. We can't let the Browns just beat up on us, though. Okay, and that's exactly what they're doing. Red zone alerts. Yeah. All right, a touchdown would go a long way here. A touchdown would go a huge way, actually. I'm going to toss that. McCaffrey is nasty. Who was that on? Oh, my God. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I thought that was going to be intercepted, but okay. McCaffrey out here making snags at... I don't know who would make that, dude. That's just a nasty catch. That's just a nasty grab. Cleveland is about to score, though, man. And they do. They do. 2-minute drill will go in. You know, Cleveland thinks they can score fast. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get it done. And we find Ebron. Face mask at 15 to it. That's going to bring us up way into their territory. All right, 1st and 10. I've been checking it down to the running back actually quite often, and it's worked out pretty good for us. All right, we got to call a timeout there. 16 seconds remaining. This is it, dude. This is the matchup. I think we got DJ Moore on Denzel Ward. This is the matchup to watch. Actually, no, maybe the Smith-Schuster one is, because we're going for him. And we get a touchdown. And I'll take that. I'll take it. We score real good before half. I'm surprised that they didn't score, to be honest with you. Red zone alert. All right, man, this is huge. 3rd and 3. We need this bad. We need it real bad. Spin move him. Oh, my. McCaffrey is just super elusive. Getting better every year. And, I mean, he's showing off. He is showing off. So we go. Oh, wow. Look at that, though. Look how fast they can score. Red zone alert. We'll see what our team can do. Please hit the field goal. Okay. Looks like they're okay. They tie it up quite fast. All right. We need it. We need the first. We need the first. And I'm going to run for it. You know what? Cam Newton's going to be Cam Newton. We're going to slide down. Let it run to the 2-minute warning. And try to milk this clock. Actually, not a first yet, but we're nearing there. We're nearing there. All we need is a couple more decent runs from McCaffrey, and we can do it. We can do it! My goodness, McCaffrey is going off right now. Another first down, and the game's over. The game is over with another first down! And I'm diving forward for it. It's over. We're Super Bowl champs. One final kneel here, guys, and we are Super Bowl champs. Yes. Okay, so now we won the Super Bowl with Carolina. They finally get that 15-1 season back. Cam Newton finally gets that elusive ring. He couldn't get it the year they went up against Denver, but we get it against the powerhouse Browns that are always tough in Madden. Man, that was tough. That was a tough game. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think we were going to win it because Cleveland is so good. But going 15-1, I had high hopes. Both quarterbacks kind of struggled a little bit. Kind of a defense because we had a gnarly defense. So does Cleveland. We get the W, though, by 2 points, and it feels good. It feels real good. That's going to do it, though, for the episode, guys. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you hit that sub button. That would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys next time. Make sure you let me know some suggestions of some teams you want to see next. And if you did also enjoy, make sure you hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss out on any of these new videos I'm going to be dropping. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.